Hey, good Saturday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here. Chris Allen Skywix is the handle, and I'm on the Sam channel as usual: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. On this November 19th, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Yeah, guess where I'm going to be today? Yeah, you got it right. Very good. I think it's that obvious where I'm going to be later today. Um, in fact, later this morning, as a matter of fact, going to be at Ace Hardware Marketplace in Munfordville. I'll show you that in just a second. First of all, we start the morning with a mainly clear sky, as you can see. And here's the cool thing about this satellite view this morning: we're seeing some of these high clouds that you see just kind of moving in the stream here, off to the south of us. But notice that you can see the outline of the Ohio River, and that's from the satellite view. There's the Mississippi River. I don't have to turn on any borders. There's the land between the lakes, Tennessee River, and on down Lake Barkley, Kentucky Lake. You can see the lakes out to the east of us: Lake Cumberland, Dale Hollow, even Barren River Lake. You can see that. Nolan. How about that? That's kind of cool. That's all on the visible satellite this morning. You can see an area of low pressure out to the east, a little trough to the south, high pressure back here to the west. That's going to be dominating our weather today and keeping us dry. So today, looking for a lot of sunshine. There could be a few high clouds that pop up from time to time, but otherwise it is going to be a fairly quiet Saturday, except for the winds. Now, I can tell you that it's going to stay cold and the winds are going to be a factor today. Breezy southwest, then to west, then to northwest winds at, say, 10 to 20. So that's going to make it feel even colder. Wind chills at times will feel like they're in the low 20s, even though we're going to get up, it looks like, around 40, low 40s this afternoon. More on the details in just a minute. But first, as I promised, let me show you what's going to go on today that you can be a part of. As soon as I find it here, where did I put it? There you are. Now I found you. Okay, so shaking it up just a little bit here in the graphics. I'll get to the 10-day in just a minute, but right off the top, I wanted to let you guys know that I will be in Munfordville today at the Ace Hardware Marketplace. That's right there on 31W. As you go north of the center of town, it's kind of in between downtown Munfordville and I-65, the exit. So right in between there, we're going to do THANKSGRILLING. Never heard of that holiday? THANKSGRILLING? Oh, yeah. It's on November 19th. Oh, that's today. At Ace Hardware Marketplace. Actually, it's going to take place at every Ace Hardware Marketplace. We're just doing something special at the Munfordville store from 11 to 2 today. 11 to 2 this morning into the afternoon. We're going to collect Toys for Tots. That's going to really help out the Marine Corps and their efforts. 75 years of collecting for Toys for Tots. So we're going to have folks bring in toys, collecting toys there. If you want to bring something and put it in the collection bin, a representative for Toys for Tots will be there. We're going to fire up the big green egg. We're going to have smoked ham free. Well, not the not the big whole ham. This will be slices, if you will. Okay, so don't come in there and say, I want my free ham. That's not what we're doing. We're going to put some ham on the big green egg grill, which you can also buy at Ace Hardware Marketplace. Think about that: smoked turkey, smoked ham for Thanksgiving or Christmas or both. We're going to hand out some free samples of that. Then I'm bringing with me limited number of weather radios to and program there on the spot, 11 to 2, and they're $38.99 a piece. Plus, Ace Hardware throws in the batteries for free, and I will program it for free, just like we've done at that store before. There's also going to be some specials on Vera Bradley Simply Southern collection stuff. It's almost Christmas. You got to be thinking about gifts, ladies. And for you guys, some big boy toys, DeWalt, Milwaukee, specials on those brands in the store. So come by. I'll be there from 11 to about 1 or 2. We'll see. And since there are a limited number of weather radios, the thing is when we sell out, we sell out. So you better get there early enough, to get those weather radios. But that's what's going on. And I look forward to seeing you there today, later this morning. All right. And I've got my Ace gear on and ready to go. They may put me to work. I don't know, which is fine. I could work at Ace Hardware. I would love that. Okay, here's a look at the 10-day stretch. And as you can see, it's going to stay cold for a couple of more days. And tomorrow really looks to be the coldest out of the 10-day stretch. We go from low 40s today, and with that brisk west wind, which is going to make it feel even colder than 42. It's going to feel more like 22 in some cases when the wind really whips up. And then down to mid-teens tonight again. And we're there this morning, which I'm getting ready to show you. And then we start to warm up after tomorrow. We go from 38 Sunday to 20 Sunday night, but then we come roaring back to near 50 on Monday. And here we go into Thanksgiving week. Look at the numbers, and the models have been very consistent on us warming up back to where we need to be for this time of the year, closer to 60, or at least the upper 50s. So we go mid 50s Tuesday, 58 Wednesday. There's Thanksgiving Day holding on to that 59. And that really is where we should be for a high temperature this time of the year. But with that is going to come some rain. And you're like, for Thanksgiving Day, it's going to rain? Yeah, it's going to rain. We still could use the rain. We're still very woefully behind on rainfall. Severe drought continues. In fact, right now we stand at a little over 6 inches behind on rainfall. Year to date, 6 inches. So, golly, we got to get some rain in here. After that, we cool back down into the 40s and 50s. Not drastically cold, but Black Friday, when you go shopping, it's going to be a chillier day for sure. So, yep, that's what's coming over the next 7 to 10 days. Now to the details. And we do have a few devils in the details here, because some of this you're going to be like, okay. Cold is one of them. Look at this. These are the current temperatures right now as I look at my clock, 6:30 this morning. Everybody pretty much is in the teens, no matter what your thermometer. Look at that. Look up in Grayson County, right there, near Litchfield. 10. And it's under a clear sky, and that's the reason why a lot of these numbers are as low as they are. But right now, at 6:30 on Saturday morning, the 19th of November, it is 10 degrees at the Kentucky Mesonet site near Litchfield. 10.2. Oh, look here. 11 in Taylor County near Campbellsville. 11 degrees. 15 here in Bowling Green to 18 on the southern tip of Warren County, 14 over in Muhlenberg County and in Ohio County, 13 McLean County. Whoa. Now, it hasn't been this cold since last winter. Crazy. Extra cold. But that 10, that really just, we're talking about almost single digit temperatures this morning in some spots. Wow. So if you're planning on going out this morning, going to the grocery store or going to work, if you've got to go to work or whatever, whew, my goodness. Allow plenty of time to get things running this morning for sure. Okay, here's a look at future temperatures. We get the maps rolling here. This is later this morning. Oops, let me get that out of the way. Move my cursor down. There, we start to moderate into the 20s and 30s as the sun comes up, which it's coming up now. We go into the low 40s out where we've been. Yesterday's high was 40, and the average is 58. So what does that tell you? We were 18 degrees colder than normal yesterday for high temperature. We're going to be there again today. Then you add in that wind I talked about from the west. That's going to make it feel like it's in the 20s. No matter if the thermometer says it's in the low 40s, it's going to feel like it's in the 20s. And tonight, here it comes. Watch it. Down, down, way on down, way on down. I can't do J.D. Sumner for Elvis like he did, but that's way on down. Again, I would say tomorrow morning when I do this podcast again, we're likely to see more of those teens showing up. 18 is what it's showing for Bowling Green, but I think it'll be a few ticks lower than that. Tomorrow, are we going to warm things up for Sunday? No. That's it? That's where it stops? Yes. Despite sunshine tomorrow, mid to upper 30s. Lord have mercy. I know these numbers are just atypical of where we should be in November, well below average, but there's a warm up coming. As you saw in the 10-day forecast, we're going to warm it up for Thanksgiving week for sure. So just hang in there. You know, keep your long handle underwear on a little bit longer, and we'll get there. Okay. So here we go today into tomorrow. We're seeing we'll start to see some to our south as the flow here, the high pressure will build in and then start to give us more of a southerly wind flow, but it's not going to be until Monday. Okay, so here we are today. More heavy snow and more lake effect snows. Have you guys seen any of the video or pictures? I should have had that queued up. I mean, Buffalo, crazy, 66 inches of snow. And people were griping about having to move the Bills game and all. And no, it's a good thing they did because 66 inches of snow. Crazy. But it's going to snow north of us with this front. For us, it'll be a dry front that comes on through this evening. That's going to usher in that northwest flow and that extra cold air again for today and tomorrow. Notice we stay dry. Here we go through Sunday. Sunday night, now the high pressure ridge begins to build and we start to get a return flow out of the Gulf, not the moisture, but the warmer air. And so warm air takes over on Monday. That's when we're going to get near 50. And then we go well into the 50s. Notice the warm front here to the west. As we get into Tuesday, things look pretty dry, pretty dry. Here we go into Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving, warm and maybe a bit breezy as well. And then here's Thanksgiving Day. Now, what's not on the map painted in is a lot of green. There's going to be a lot of rain over the southeast. Not so much a lot of rain here, but a pretty good chance of rain coming in for Thanksgiving. I think it's going to be more afternoon and evening. And then, so what happens behind that front? That looks like a cold front. It is. And that looks like maybe some colder air coming in back behind it. Well, there could be around that low over the Great Lakes behind the cold front. This is Black Friday. I think we could start in the 40s with some leftover rain showers on Black Friday, and then it could turn over to maybe some light snow. It could. I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying that it could. See, the devil is in the details. There's a lot going on, but it is going to warm up. So just hold on, hang in there. Hang in there as best you can. All right. Getting ready to start my morning and get ready to head up toward Munfordville and be there starting at 11 o'clock. Munfordville Ace Hardware Marketplace. I hope to see you there. In the meantime, I'm back here tomorrow morning with another weather update right here on the Sam channel and at Chris Allen Skywicks. You can see any of that on my social media pages. In the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching, and you have a great Saturday.